In Sarnath, the sacred land where the Buddha delivered his first sermon, stands a unique citadel of learning and spiritual preservation, the Central Institute of Higher Tibetan Studies. Established in 1967 under the guidance of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama and supported by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, CIHTS is a deemed to be university established under Section 3 of the UGC Act 1956. More than an academic institution, CIHTS is a sanctuary for the preservation, study and dissemination of Tibetan and Buddhist knowledge. This documentary is a window into that noble effort, how CIHTS carries forward its mission with care, precision and dedication, transforming ancient pages into living knowledge for the benefit of all. Among its many responsibilities, CIHTS places the highest priority on preserving rare manuscripts, ancient texts that hold centuries of spiritual, philosophical and ethical wisdom. Often hidden in remote monasteries or private collections, these fragile works face constant threats from time, moisture, insects and neglect. To safeguard this heritage, CIHTS launched a comprehensive digitization program, converting vulnerable manuscripts into accessible digital formats for scholars and practitioners worldwide. Inside the Shantarakshita library, thousands of Tibetan and Sanskrit texts, including the Kangyur and Tangyur, are preserved with care, continuing the living legacy of the Nalanda tradition. The digitization process is both technical and reverent. It begins with extensive research to identify repositories, followed by negotiation and the signing of MOUs with custodial institutions. Once permission is granted, a specialized team is formed comprising scholars, conservators, photographers and technical experts. Expeditions to remote sites like Gondola, Tabo, Leh, Zanskar, Tawang and even Mongolia require careful logistic planning. Equipment is transported by various means depending on terrain and climate. These journeys are not mere technical missions, they are pilgrimages of respect and responsibility. Upon reaching the site, the team assesses the manuscripts, documents their condition and estimates the time required. Controlled digitization workstations are set up with proper lighting and tools. Each folio is photographed in sequence, followed by quality checks and metadata documentation. Back at CIHTS, the digitization files undergo post-processing, color correction, file organization and expert cataloging. The manuscripts are enriched with background information to ensure future researchers understand their context. CIHTS utilizes a combination of high-resolution overhead scanners, flatbed and feeder-based document scanners and multifunctional scanning devices for in-house digitization of rare manuscripts and modern books. For off-site projects in remote Himalayan regions, a portable camera set up with tripod and remote is used, ensuring efficient digitization in areas with limited infrastructure. From 1993 to 2025, CIHTS has digitized over 9,58,000 pages from 1,406 texts, resulting in more than 4,400 GB of data. These includes rare Kangyur and Tangyur versions. Titles, origins and languages are meticulously documented, creating a valuable resource for global research. Notable projects include microfilming the Tawang Golden Kangyur, the handwritten Kangyur at GNL Monastery and digitization of collections from LTWA Dharamshala, Tibet House, New Delhi and BHU Library. The Sanskrit Buddhist text collection alone comprises over 128,943 pages, and more than 10,000 texts are preserved in xylograph form through microfiche and microfilm. The institution also converts older formats like microfilm into digital formats using specialized scanners and softwares, ensuring that no knowledge is lost to obsolescence. CIHTS' strength lies in the collaboration of 4 key departments working in harmony. The translation department renders ancient text into Hindi and English, while the rare Buddhist text research department identifies and studies unexamined manuscripts. The restoration department preserves fragile works, and the dictionary department compiles multilingual lexicons to support scholarly research. In 2019, a major translation initiative began in collaboration with the Bihar Museum, focusing on Kangyur, Tangyur and Sungbum texts brought to India by the great Mahapandit Rahul Sankrityayan. Of the 57 selected texts, 30 have been translated, with 17 ready for publication. CIHTS commitment has expanded beyond Indian borders. Expeditions to Gyan Monastery in Mongolia and collaborations with institutions like the British Library, Nepal National Archives and the Buddhist Digital Resource Center (BDRC) have amplified the global reach of this mission. Thousands of hours of teachings, seminars and archival footage once stored on fragile formats have now been digitized and made accessible, honoring the Buddha's teaching on impermanence by preserving wisdom before it vanishes. Timeless Treasures is more than a story of digitization. It is the story of how sacred knowledge survives through devotion and innovation. The ancient manuscripts preserved at CIHTS are not merely fragile pages from the past. They are the living voices, still speaking, still guiding, still offering wisdom to a world in search of meaning. Thanks to CIHTS' far-sighted vision and dedicated efforts, the ancient wisdom of Nalanda, the voices of Indian and Tibetan masters, and the heritage of Himalayan monasteries continue to live on. Yet, much remains. Knowledge yet to be retrieved from remote corners, voices yet to be deciphered, insights yet to be shared, texts yet to be restored, and timeless wisdom yet to inspire future generations. This is not the end of a journey, but its living continuation. CIHTS is well prepared, equipped with state-of-the-art technology, and determined to play its pivotal role in it. CIHTS becomes not just a guardian of tradition, but a beacon for the future, where the past lives on not as a relic, but as revelation.